Welcome to the Remy Rendition. It's your girl Stebo.
And your boy Zazu.
Here to hit you with some information on some hot topic and stuff currently in the news. First up, we're going to talk about this Gucci boycott going on right now and weigh in on the perspectives and the viewpoints that are somewhat impacting the community in our decision making. So, Zazu?
So I want to talk about this Gucci fasting, since our people are doing this fast. I can't call it a boycott because it's 90 days? 3 months? So,
It's Lent. It's their Gucci Lent.
Yeah, so it's like a break, they're doing a little fasting off of Gucci and then go right back like gluttons to Gucci after 90 days. So let's talk about it. It was good.
Alright, so some of you may be oblivious to what's going on, but after the Gucci blackface sweater was released and retracted for seemingly being offensive to the black community, we have some celebrities that stood up to initiate a boycott for those of us who tend to purchase Gucci, own Gucci, wear Gucci, to no longer wear it for a 90-day period as a sense of punishment to the company for the controversial merchandising. The sweater was pulled off the rack.
I'm upset I didn't get a chance to get that sweater.
Celebrities are saying,
yeah, that sweater is going to be very valuable. You talking about 15, 20 years from now, that sweater is going to be very valuable. Believe that. I think that people are not looking at it from a business aspect. I think this is a great business marketing scheme on the part of Gucci. No one's seen it that way. But this one thing that they've done has been more publicity that they've been having in the last, quarter. I'd like to look at their numbers to see what their numbers were doing, what their fiscal numbers look like. Were sales declining? Were they, in an upward trajectory? If not, this would explain a lot, and it'd be completely genius. Especially, who are they offending? They're not offending a group of people who, in essence, have, a lot of people might get mad, but true self-respect for themselves. Because they like, okay, if we get black people upset and say we're sorry, they'll be right back.
They have no backbone, so to speak.
It's not even that. It proves my point. If you're going to do a ban, I respect that. Hey, we're not doing Gucci no more. That's it. Cool. But you're going to do a 3-month and then you talk about we'll take it from there. So first of all, there's no plan of action. So this is like the blind leading the blind. No offense to Tip. You feel me? I like Tip. I like his music. Always been a fan. But come on, bro. This comes off mad emotional, mad knee-jerk. You understand? If they did do something that you feel was, in a sense, needs to be reprimanded, cool. What's the plan of action? What are we doing? What are we looking to get from it? What are we going to do? We're going to ban it? Cool. Let's get together. Let's do something strategically where we get something from it. But this whole, we're not going to wear it. And what's funny is they're mad at Floyd. I actually respect Floyd's stance. The reason I respect Floyd's stance is because he has the balls to stand up for what he believes in. Now, mind you, I might not believe what Floyd believes in that aspect. But the fact that he's not a follower, he say he's going to do what he want to do, that's what's up. That's how kings think. Pawns, they're always following. Kings, they do what they want to do. Now, if Tip is the king of his own kingdom, but then everybody in between are just followers. What happens after day 91? We go back to the closet and pull the Gucci out? And then
right.
What?
So that's what I'd like to understand. What is the plan of action? I mean, with any project, there's a scope, there's a charter. We know exactly what's going to be executed, and there's an objective. So what's the ultimate objective? I understand that our group of people tend to be fickle. We'll ban something for a little while, and the next hot commodity comes out, and it's like, oh my goodness, I've got to get it, and we do. So
this comes off like a dysfunctional relationship. You ever see that girl? She has these fights with her boyfriend off and on all the time. They always break up to make up. No matter what she say, I'm not with him no more. I'm not with him no more. I'm not with Tyrone no more. We broke up, but then a couple weeks later, you see her, they're right back together. Just the same thing. Gucci did a bad. Oh, they did a bad. Bad Gucci. 90 days. We're going to take a break. We're coming right back. What do you look like? You look weak. Every time you take that person back that violated you in that aspect, they lose respect for you. So if they did blackface and then you felt that it was such a violation, stop wearing it. Ban it for life. The moment you come back, they're not going to respect you the same. They're like, yo, we did blackface. We skeeted on their face. We pissed on them. They ate poop and they came right back.
But that's the thing with our people. Our people don't tend to hang on to anything and believe. And when I say our people, I mean the brown folks, us colored individuals. I speak of us when I say our people, not our culture. But it's that they have that aspect where they will stop doing something in a sense of standing in solidarity, and with the blink of an eye, they're right back at it, whatever it may be.
But that's what it is. These stances are so fickle. They're so capricious. They go back and forth, and they're whimsical because it stands on nothing. What's the foundation? What's the premise of this? If you're mad that Gucci did this, right? Have a stand. Do something. Make them do something. Make them develop something in the community. Make them open something. Go in there. Go where it hurts in their pocket. Make them feel it. This boycott, come on now. Let's be honest. Most of the people spending the real money on Gucci is us, right? And most of these celebrities spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on the stuff. They're not throwing that away. Yo, when they were talking about it on the Breakfast Club, I seen Envy talk about, yeah, I think it's 3 months, you know. So he was just waiting to get that Gucci out the closet. You know, some of them people just bought some Gucci. The season just started. With spring about to come up, they're trying to expose all them things they got in their closet, trying to bust it out. No one wants to stop wearing, and they not stop wearing Gucci. So when Floyd sees a whole bunch of people who like sheep, and he thinks like a king, like a boss, he's like, I ain't following them. I'm gonna do me. I don't care. You can't get mad at that. I respect that stance because I'm looking at like, yo, what's the plan here? There isn't none. Oh, we just dealing on emotion. You know what I mean? Men not supposed to do that. You supposed to think off logic, off wisdom. You feel me? Logical data. Okay, let's move strategically. This is what the plan is. You know what I mean? No offense. But that's more of the feminine energy to move just off emotion. Oh, blackface, boom, boom. We boycotting 90 days. 90
but
days.
It's to my understanding that I guess that's from the conversations that have been going around between T.I. and people commenting, I guess Gucci is trying to hire more black designers for Gucci.
Mean? We don't own it.
So
we don't own it. They can hire all black designers. Who's cutting the check? It's not us.
Which is one of the things
where the money going?
Disputed.
The money ain't coming in our community. The profits ain't coming in our community. You know what's funny? They're pushing that money right back to wherever they're coming from. France, Italy. The money's going right back to their own community. So when they profit off of us, they're not building things here. They're not giving scholarships. They're not building community centers. They're not funding nonprofits. They're not funding the politicians coming from our community. They're profiting off of us and taking the check out of here. So all this, Gucci. Yo, it's like we're addicted to these brands. And this is showing that clearly as day. We're so addicted to this. I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of our people are so addicted.
Of the African American
they can't
people,
let go. Ban
yes.
Gucci then. If y'all real, yo, anybody mad at Floyd? You feel me? I don't care if you mad. I support Floyd. You feel me? I support that mindset. And coon. You know who's a coon? A coon is you idiot. You should stop wearing it for 90 days and you're gonna start wearing it again. Shame on you. You're an idiot. Cause Floyd never faulted. He said, I'm gonna keep rocking it. I'm gonna stay rocking it. You're gonna stop and then go back on. You're the idiot. You understand? They never did anything for our community, never supported us. Now all of a sudden we mad, and then we're going to go right back. Come on now.
Which makes sense, but one of the things that you need to understand is that the people in our community, they feel validated by these designer brands. This is their sense of being. This is what makes them who they are, wherein this is what defines them. They'll go through whatever firestorm it is to get these designer things, to acquire them, being it maybe their last dime, whatever it is that they spend on it, they'll spend it, and that's what they do. Do they give back to their community? They don't give back to their communities either. So why would Gucci want to give back to a community that you can care less about? Why must they care about something that you don't care about? You're going to keep buying their products. You're going to keep buying their brand. So why should I care about your home when you don't care about your home? Yes, come back on. Keep buying our stuff. We're sorry. We apologize. Love to have you back. Here's what we're going to do to make it better. We're going to take it down. Once again, it goes back to how much do you value yourself? If you don't value yourself enough to care about your community, why should someone else care about your community? Why should someone else care about you at all? Yes, they validate themselves with designer brands who can care less about them. Point blank, period. And that's what the black community, stands on.
And what's genius about this? I'm starting to think this was a sly marketing scheme. And it's mad smart because they inserted this whole blackface thing, took it out. They knew there was going to be a firestorm afterwards, but they figured, hey, we could survive this, right? This is free marketing. People now rejuvenated the whole brand. People talking about Gucci more than this is free press, right? But think about this. Gucci's not even in the crosshairs of the crossfires right now. Think about who is. It's freaking T.I. who did a diss track versus Floyd. Where's the diss track versus Gucci? You understand? Where's the attack and vitriol versus the oppressor, the person who violated? What did Floyd do? Floyd took his money and said he's gonna go spend it at Gucci. Now, as a man, you counting another man's dollars? You care that another man made his money and now he wants to spend it how he wants to spend it? What are you, a woman? What are you, his woman? Yo, as a man, you're not supposed to be counting another man's pocket, number one. And two, you're not supposed to care what that man does with his money. When Tip get his bag, right? When he get his bankroll, no one's telling him where to spend his money. But yet you mad? And peep this, right? So what happens after 90 days? They're going to go right back to Gucci. I guarantee all these black folks talking about Floyd's a coon. All of a sudden, Floyd's the guy that you're attacking now, not Gucci, who did the violation. This is the divide and conquer and the essence of it all. This is why I'm saying this is a smart ploy by Gucci. Not only they're the violator, They're not even under attack no more. They got 2 black men fighting against each other. Think about that. Gucci not even in the picture. This dude did a diss track versus another black man, 2 successful black men who could actually empower and help our community, quote unquote, are going back and forth now. Stupid. Where the person who violated is not even in the picture. And in 91 days, we're going to be right back to them. But guess what? The relationship between these 2 black men is forever done. Right? That's what they do in our community all the time. Whether through drugs, whether through whatever the case may be. They put the drugs in the community, right? And when we get caught, the feds come, give one person the cheese, they take it, they split us up. Bang. They've been doing it. And it's the same concept. It's the same paradigm over and over again. And I'm looking at it like, yo, these 2 dudes is dumb. They fighting over a brand that's not theirs. You understand? For what? For attention from who? One has no plan. The other one doesn't care because the other one has no plan. And if you do want to boycott Gucci, then just do it. Why you care what this dude's doing? You don't care about him, right? He a coon, he this and that, but everybody hurt. Everybody talking about, oh, Floyd, we want to trade Floyd back. Okay, why Floyd bother you so much? Why, if you're a man in your own kingdom, focus on your kingdom. I'm not worried about what that dude doing over there.
But the thing is, too, all the people who are weighing in, saying Floyd is a coon, saying all these things,
they're gonna be rocking Gucci in 90 days.
They're
so I don't want to hear nothing about them.
They're followers themselves, but you gotta understand, lost sheep are always looking at shepherd.
Why be mad at Floyd where he just cutting through the chase? Okay, just look at it like this. Floyd just fast forward 3 months. What you about to do in 3 months, rock your Gucci? He just doing it right now. You feel me? He that's all it is. He ain't down for fasting. You feel me? He don't want to fast because that's all. Don't call it a boycott no more. Let's title this whole thing this Gucci fast because this is a fasting. This is what I do. This is Ramadan in that sense. You feel me? No disrespect to the Muslim community, but this is what it is. These dudes are just fasting because you just taking this out of your life for a short period of time. For what? Because they played you? Because racism just existed just now? Like you didn't know these people just profited off of your dollars and never did anything for your community?
Facts.
Fact. You never realized that, Tip? Come on, Tip. Like, let's be serious. You going at you didn't say nothing at Gucci, but you going at Floyd. Floyd don't own Gucci, bruh. Floyd didn't design that blackface, bruh. Gucci did. Won't you go with them? I hate that mentality. Like the bully punch you in the face and you mad at the dude laughing at you.
Laughing at you. Facts. That's true.
All Floyd said is, man, I'm going over here. I'm shopping. I don't care. That dude smacked you in the face. Go with them. You feel me? Go with them. But no one saying nothing. And y'all gonna go right back to it. So how you gonna feel rocking Gucci and then call Floyd a coon? What is he gonna call you? You're worse than a coon. You're what's underneath the coon's foot. Like, bro, I'm a coon. What are you? Come on. And that's why they don't respect anything we do. We go back and forth. Like, come on, we don't stand on anything. It's like we're slugs. We have no backbone. And that's why Floyd's like, I'm not following that. I'm not following it neither. You feel me? Why would I follow somebody who doesn't have a plan of action? You gonna drop a song in Floyd for what? I'm supposed to support Tip putting down another black man, another rich man, 2 rich dudes, right? That's millionaire problems. That's what it sounds like to me. Floyd going in there spending 200 racks. You in the studio, you drop your song the next day.
40 racks.
You feel me? That seems like rich people problems to me. And then you want to put these little pawns who gonna follow you. Like, don't do that to them.
But that's the thing with our culture. These people are lost sheep looking for a shepherd. They're on whatever hot little boycott is up next. They're with it. They'll ride it out. Their shepherd is
I'm the king of mine, yo. I'm the king of mine. And I don't follow any other man. I could do alliances. We could stand side by side. You could come to me like, yo, this is the plan, brother. This is what we gonna execute. How we gonna do it? I'm with that. But I'm not following no blind man. I'm not a sheep. You understand? So when Tip's talking about we gonna boycott, it's a knee-jerk reaction or something emotional. What's the plan, bruh? What we gonna do? What we want to get from it? How we gonna squeeze them? Oh, you ain't got a plan? I'm all set.
What we want them to do for our community? I'm all set. How many buildings we want them to put up? How many schools?
But then hop, skip, and the jump, you gonna go to the booth and make a song against the other brother? The other brother? What'd he do? Because he want to go shop the same place you was shopping last week? Come on, man. Because he didn't drop everything and follow you? Come on, bro. Like, I don't respect that. I say that to his face or whatever. I don't know the man. I was always a fan of his music. You feel me? But wrong is wrong, bro. And that's what it is. And nobody else can say that. Everybody else just rather follow the leader than stand for something. I always stand for mine. I'm not a follower. So that's what it is. I'm not following a plan that's destined to fail. Come on, bro.
All right, so let's go ahead and weigh in on this, and if you have your feedback based
About
on how
the
you
Gucci
feel,
fast.
and are you fasting?
participating on fasting on Gucci?
Off
Because
Gucci.
y'all gonna be back anyway.
Is
y'all,
this part of
y'all
the
just
Lent?
waiting. Y'all just waiting to get back to it. Yo, you know how many people like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen
So
in
let
90
us
days?
know. Let us know.
Shouts
Go
out
ahead and
DJ
comment.
Envy. DJ Envy, y'all mean hit me up. I'ma holler at you, Envy, because you already know you got a couple
Comment
Gucci
below.
stuff
Let
you
us know
looking
how
to
y'all
pop out.
feel. Let us know if y'all are
Come
also
on now.
participating in this Gucci
What's 90
ban,
days?
this
Let me see.
Gucci
March,
90 day
April, May, June.
boycott.
Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, they gonna be lit right
All
back to
right,
Gucci.
let us know what your feel is,
Get
what
outta
your
here with
take is
the
on the
fast,
whole
man.
Gucci
Shouts